He's finding a lot of swing, unlike Siraj Bumrah. And you can see why he's come around the wicket. I reckon more than the LBW, he's looking for the one that just leaves the left-hander from the stumps. You end up playing it as a left-hander, and there's always a chance you can get nicked off to slip. But yet again, he's producing a spell, which is very miserly.
Yeah, he's gone for just 7 runs, just 1 ball left in his 4th over. But it's not just, I mean, miserly is actually a very good word for him, but it's this ongoing threat, isn't it? I mean, bowlers in the world, Trent Bolt has an ongoing threat, for example. I'm not going to make a list of them now, but he's a wicket taker. He's strong and quick and penetrating and very skillful. That's a great shot. Right at the top of the ball's bounce, gets inside the line, helps it on its way. Splendid stuff from Tanzid Hassan.
I thought the surface might just offer a little more to the seamers by way of movement off the page, but it's looked really good so far.
Yeah, but it has swung a bit, hasn't it? Both Siraj and Bumrah have swung it, which is nice to see. These white balls sometimes are just gun barrels straight, and batters can hit through the line, so you have to survive that initial onslaught of swing, but it has got pace in it, so it's good for batting.
It hasn't been that easy a start. You can expect Litton Das to be slightly tentative. Tanzid Tamim hasn't had the brightest of starts after that night's outing in the warm-up game. That was against Sri Lanka. We feel that he's tried to change his technique, his stance, open up a bit towards, especially towards Bumrah. Litton Das, immense talent. But this partnership just needs to get a little bit of move on here.
Got a first ball duck, Litton Das, the last game against New Zealand. Ball on his pad that he just whipped straight to fine leg, first ball of the match. So you can understand him being a little circumspect start of the innings. And again, aggression, walking down and heading over the infield. They heard Anjum, they're getting a move on.
Yeah, and they need to, because it looks a good pitch, a small ground and a quick outfield. And against this Indian batting lineup, you need to be par, if not above par. And now that the ball has stopped swinging slightly, and in the power play, they must make use of the fielding restrictions.
Good to see Shubman Gill back at slip in the last game against Pakistan. When he played, he was fit. He wasn't fielding at slips against the new ball. For some reason, he was the outfield. Virat Kohli was taking up that mantle. Such a good slip catch of Shubman Gill.
Yeah, there were some stats released yesterday, weren't there, in the ICC, that India are the top of the tree with the fielding stats so far in this World Cup. I think Virat Kohli has actually got the best fielding stats. So it's going to be so important, especially with this bowling lineup. It is a wicket-taking bowling lineup. It's like that great West Indian side of the 70s and 80s. They will produce chances. You've got to make sure you take them.
Yeah, that's one huge area of improvement over the last 3-4 years. I guess they had no choice. Once they realized that they were winning a lot of test matches with seam, winning overseas, they knew that they had to be good in the slips, forced to up their game with regards to slip catching.
And it comes on the back of a fitness update as well. You know, you look at this Indian side, you look around and there's some real athletes out there. And Kohli started that drive of making them fitter. And it's going to be a big part in this tournament, the fielding. So far, so good for India.
Another terrific shot that goes down the page, but the balance at the time of connection was absolutely brilliant.
He wasn't trying to force the pace. You look at him, the way he made the shimmy